of a corner bar, where shadows mingle like old friends. I sip on bourbon, thick and slow, while my heart pretends the air is laced with jazz and tales of what could have been. Under the moon's watchful eye, where my ghost within. Here I am, on the edge of love that faded in smoke. Every whisper in the dark, a tender heart it broke. The night wraps around me a familiar velvet cloak, in the remnants of a fire where once old flame spoke. You were the laughter over clinking glass that echo in the night, dance beneath the starless sky, holding on too tight. But morning came with silence, bitter and concise, leaving only the scent of smoke and a chill that wouldn't think twice. Here smoke, every whisper in the dark, a tender heart it broke. The night wraps around me a familiar velvet cloak, in the remnants of a fire where once old flame spoke. Streets where our stories were spun, underneath the weeping willows, away from the sun. With every step, the rain whispers, what's done is done. Yet in every drop I see your face, and my tears, they run. So here I stay, on the edge of love that faded in smoke. Each whisper in the shadows, how softly they provoke. The night holds me close in its gentle smoky yoke, as I listen to the silence where our old love spoke. On the edge of love, darling, that faded in smoke. Casting shadows on the walls, in this old bar where memory stalls. The clock ticks slow, my drink runs deep, in the haze where lonely secrets weep. Rain taps soft on the dusty but seasons turned as they always do. Leaves fell silent, and so did you. Now you're ghost in the fog I greet on the lonely side of Bourbon Street. Behind the ashes in my glass in smoke, there lies a heart that once spoke. In the swirls of gray I see your face, dancing in the embers of our lost embrace. Every sip a story drowns beneath the bourbon my spirit frowns. Oh, how the night stretches on without end, searching for the lover I can no longer defend. A toast to the past, to the love that I knew in the depths of the smoke. All I find is you. Behind the ashes in my glass in smoke, echoes of us in every stroke. Tears blend with rain as the night takes over. Here I sit, finding solace in October's clover. A smoky farewell is silently behind the ashes is where I'll be. In a corner booth, back of a dimly lit bar, velvet sorrow sings from the strings of my old guitar. Candle shadows dance, flickering like our past, each note a whisper of a love that couldn't last. Here I am, under the empty promises again, holding on to the echo of forever. Amen. Your words, once sweet, now bitter on my skin, under the empty promises again. We traded hearts on a starless smoky night. You promised moons, pulled me close, held me tight, but seasons turned, and so did your embrace. Now I'm just a ghost haunting our old place. Here I am, under the empty promises again, holding on to the echo of forever. Amen. still holds your reflection as I drown in this whiskey-fueled recollection. Did you ever think of me as your shadow walked away in the silence of the pouring rain? What's left to say? Here I stay under the empty promises again. A melody of memories played over in refrain. Your whispers fade, but still linger within. Beneath the empty promises where love's ghost spins. In the dim light of a closing bar, flickers of the past playing scenes on a tarnished star. Your laughter once filled the smoky air. Now I'm sipping on the solitude, drowned in this solitary chair. When I saw where you belong no more, right here with me, like it was before. Every glass that breaks a symphony of what we ignored. Oh, the echoes of you, how they implore. The night whispers secrets when you were here. Now these walls just talk of the coldness, the missing cheer. A portrait in gray where colors used to dance. I trusted in forever, took a fatal chance. When I saw where you belong no more, beside me under that old oak door, the vinyl spins our love's worn out score, and each note bleeds a memory of the shore. Candlelight wanes at the touch of dawn. I'm clinging to a ghost that's already gone. Your shadow still lays by my side in the quiet before morning, when my secrets hide. When I saw where you belong no more, echoes fading as my heart grew sore. In this empty room where we once were,
Sonne mes adams.
In the shadow of the dim street light, where the cobblestones keep the whispered tales tight, rain taps the ground like a slow jazz beat as I walk through the mist of this old town street. A flicker from a candle in a window burns low, casting prayers on the secrets I'll never show. Under the what I couldn't say tonight lies a heart wrapped tight in the cold moonlight. Whiskey whispers on my breath, dear, speaking of love that drowned in fear. Every step, every shadow, every silent fight lives under the what I couldn't say tonight. We danced once in a dream of spring, laughed under stars, promised everlasting. But time it turned as the best tales go, from golden suns to morning's low. Your ghost in the breeze by the riverside, where the willow weeps and my secrets hide. Under the what I couldn't say tonight lies a heart wrapped tight in the cold moonlight. Whiskey whispers on my breath, dear, speaking of love that drowned in fear. Every step, every shadow, every silent fight lives under the what I couldn't say tonight. Now here in the quiet I find no peace, just old songs and a longing for release. The echo of our laughter drifts in the air, a haunting melody of our once sweet affair. A tune so tender, a memory's clutch in the blue notes I miss so surely the night knows my plight, cradling the words I couldn't write. One more drink, one last light, fading under the what I couldn't say tonight. shadows on old bar wall, whiskey whispers, stay a while. Rain taps on the window like a memory's call. In the haze I see your smoky smile. Now I'm lying in the arms of empty promises, lost in the echoes of you and I. Every dream we made, a ghost that lingers still. These empty promises in my mind. We dance 'neath the stars of a faded night. Your word a soft, deceitful serenade. Morning found me alone with a life where loved ones lay, only shadows stay. Now I'm lying in the arms of empty promises, lost in the echoes of you and I. Every dream we made, a ghost that lingers still. These empty promises in my mind. It's a quiet river running through the broken heart of this lonely town. I drink down the sorrow, but darling, it's stunning how the silence speaks louder without you around. So I'm cradled by the arms of empty promises, a soft, sad melody that never dies. Here in the stillness, find my solace in the arms of empty promises in my mind. Oh, let it, oh, let it, oh,
Thank you. Thanks so much. En twee shades wel, vrouw. Ken en Harris papered up is the slang of trace and my glass, so I couldn't check out. See, I sham from the music from Mustang to Sibibi, great lake to meet with the land. I want to build a thing with a might and a bright. Teach me be a mezen rast mean, so I denk maiden, think krulru, tuppy ring farm and just like this flu. Thanks, buddy. Come on, later.
When I saw lost love at dusk, how I walk where our shadows once danced. The old oak whispered through its leaves lonely songs of our summer romance. Street lamps flickered like distant stars, guiding my steps in the fading light. Every echo in the empty park whispered you into the night. When I saw lost love at dusk, the world spun in deep shades of blue. My heart ached as if touching a ghost. In the twilight, I still reached for you. Tears mingled with the falling rain as I whispered names we used to call. When I saw lost love at dusk, it felt like I lost my all. There by the rusty gate where we kissed, nothing but silence greets me now. Laughter lost in the winds of time underneath that old bough. You promised forever in whispers low, but forever came undone too soon. As the night claims the day's last glow, I'm left yearning beneath the moon. When I saw lost love at dusk, the world spun in shades of blue. My heart ached as if touching a ghost. In the twilight, I still reach for you. Tears mingled with the falling rain as I whispered names we used to call. When I saw lost love at dusk, it felt like I lost my all. Oh, often do dreams fade to dust in the dregs of my whiskey. I see your eyes, a toast to memories, as I must, to love that lives on where old passion lies. When I saw lost love at dusk, every shadow painted you anew. In the soft fade of the haunting blues, my soul, my sighs still lingered on you. With the night's curtain gently drawn, I feel the cold touch of what once was warm. When I saw lost to old cobblestones. I'm sitting by the window, seeing ghosts in the fall. Each drop a memory in the glass of my one soul. Under the still learning pain alone, whiskey lullaby, the heartstrings moan, the night's soft cry in my smoky tone. I'm a midnight singer, painting sorrow on my own. There used to be laughter here, a fire so wild, a dance of the shadows when the flame was alive. But love left quietly in the chill before dawn. Now the hearth is cold, but the story is warm. Under the still learning pain alone, whiskey lullaby, the heartstrings moan, the night's soft cry in my smoky tone. I'm a midnight singer, painting sorrow on my own. Sometimes a silver lining, it's just too hard to find. When your tears blend with the rain pouring from the sky, here in this silence, no one knows my name. The blues is my companion, dancing in the flame. Under the still learning pain alone, whiskey lullaby, the heartstrings moan as shadows stretch and the night has grown. I'm fading softly in the echo of my own song. Under the still. In the flicker of a lone candlelight, silhouettes dancing, wrong and right, whiskey breath, a ghost in the room. Your shadow fades, but too soon. Echoes of laughter, a distant cry, old bar's corner where my heart lies. Rain taps the window with a sorrowful tune. Under the dreams of you in smoke, I'm marooned. Under the dreams of you in smoke, I find myself lost, heartbroken. In each swirl your face I evoke. Under the dreams Once we were the midnight's claim, dancing close to flames the same. Then came the dawn, cruel and clear. You were gone, left me here. Now each sip of bitter truth tastes of youth and of you. Barstool prophets, they all spoke. Love's not dead, just turns to smoke under the dreams of you and smoke. I find myself lost, heart broke. In each swirl your face I evoke. Under the dreams of you in smoke. Now the clock hands hold no time in the night. Doesn't mind your whisper drifts through the oak. Here I sit, souls invoke. We play every word unsaid, every goodbye that I dread in the smoke. Your soft visage, oh, this heart's choir and page. Under the dreams of you in smoke. Love's a mirror and I'm just the spoke. In each swirl my heart you revolt. Under the dreams of you in smoke. Fading slow, just a whiz, a cloak. Under the dreams of you in smoke. In the dim light of a flickering street lamp, old cobblestones whispering tales underfoot, I walk past the bar where jazz used to play. Saw shadows dancing, just remnants of yesterday. Each note in the air, a ghostly serenade. Your laughter lingering like smoke in the faded shade. When I saw memories of you here alone, candles burned out in the places we've known. Echoes of footsteps where you once shone, now just empty chairs and nights overthrown. Oh, when I saw memories, how they've grown. In the silence, darling, I stand here thrown. We traded our dreams on those old wooden floors, toasts of whiskey, promises of forevermores. But time slipped through like rain through the sills, and love like water in its path it chills. You left with a dawn, a thief of the heart, leaving me grappling in the dark, torn apart. When I saw memories of lips where you're once shone. Now just empty chairs and nights overthrown. Oh, and I saw memories, how they've grown. In the silence, darling, I stand here thrown. There's a pain soft and low, humming through the floor. Your shadow on the wall, but you walk out the door. I sip the last drop of our molten past. Understand some loves are not made to last. Yet here in this room where the air whispers gone, the heart remembers what the mind wants to shun. Oh, when I saw memories of you alone, each one a petal from the love we had sown. Echoes of laughter where a light had once shone, now just whispers in the wind softly blown. Oh, and I saw memories, how they've grown. In the quiet night, darling, love's true cause shown. When I saw memories, how they've grown. In the fading gallery, I stand here thrown. In a dim lit room where shadows play, candle flickers trace the stories on my face. Silent whispers of the rain outside, echoes of laughter, the ghost of your embrace. On the edge of love through time tonight, where the heart beats slow and memories ignite. Whiskey on my breath, your name on my lips, falling to forever in this moment's eclipse. The clock ticked on, but our time stood still. You were the dream I chased against my will. A photograph faded on the dresser alone. A love not enough to call its own. On the edge of love through time tonight, where the heart beats slow and memories ignite. Whiskey on my breath, your name on my lips, falling through forever in this moment's eclipse. Remember us by the riverside, moon hanging low, promises whispered, nowhere left to go. Now I hold to the night like a worn out prayer. In the silence I find you're still there. On the edge of love through time tonight, as shadows dance with the candlelight. One more sip of the bittersweet past. Love like ours was too wild to last. On the edge of love, each tender fight softly fading out like the night. In the dim brim glow of a midnight room, shadows dance to an old heart's tune. Candle flickers casting spells of the past. Empty bottles tell stories that last. Silk smoke voice in the back of the bar cries as whispering winds under tempestuous skies. Whispers of candlelight, memory alone. Echoes of laughter where love had once shone. Sipping my whiskey with ghosts dressed in gray. These four walls keep the world at bay. Every flicker's a fragment of time. In the whispers of candlelight, memories and rhyme. Once there was warmth, now there's a chill. Love walked out, left a void no drink can fill. Your coat on the chair, your scent on the breeze. Now nothing but silence and soft, slow disease. The night we met, the jazz played so sweet. Now I sway solo to our lost heartbeat. Whispers of candlelight, memories are alone. Echoes of laughter where love had once shone. Sipping my whiskey with ghosts dressed in gray. These four walls keep the world at bay. Every flicker's a fragment of time. In the whispers of candlelight, memories and rhyme. Rain taps the window like your fingers drumming slow. Each drop a tear from the storm inside. I know this room holds the echoes where your laughter used to roam. Now I dance in the remnants of this love we called home. Whispers of candlelight, memories fading slow. Soft as the smoke from the jazz that still blows, clinging to shadow where we used to lay. These candlelit whispers where I'll stay. him. Whispers of candlelight, memories that are long. In the dusk of a smoke-filled room where shadows play the truth, soft jazz drips down the wallpaper, age with stories untold. Whiskey whispers on my lips, echo of your name fades away. Candlelight flickers, casting ghosts upon the floor. Under the buried truths in silence, my heart lays bare, each whisper in the night, a symphony of despair. You're the melody lost to the silence, the song I can no longer bear. Under the buried truths in silence, I find you there. The clock ticked out moments into memories, now shadows in the rain. Your laughter once my sunshine, now a distant thunder's cry. Promises like fallen leaves crumbled under autumn skies. Our love a book close to soon, pages worn inside. Under the buried truths in silence, my heart lays bare, each whisper in the night, a symphony of despair. You're the melody lost to the silence, the song I can no longer bear. Under the buried truths in silence, I find you there. Oh, how the nights stretch endless, canvases of the blues. I trace our love in silver moonlight, but find only solitude. And in the quietest hour, before dawn reclaims the night, I dance with your shadow till the morning steals you from sight. Under the buried truths in silence, where my tears fall like rain, each whisper in the night knows only of this pain. You're the love song turned to silence that I trace in vain. Under the buried truths in silence, only your echo remains, just a soft fading whisper as the candlelight wanes. whiskey whispers along the bar. Oh, laughter trapped in glass. Here I linger long after the rain has spilled its secrets, draped in the velvet crush of dust, haunted by our past and the arms of memories of you in smoke. I find solace, I find the ghost of your embrace beneath the echoes of our last goodbye that broke. Every note in the blues cries your name in this silent place. We burn bright, a fleeting spark against the night's cold truth. Your smile flickered like a flame under the moon's watchful eye. But time, she's a fickle friend. Whispers turn to silence, leaving just your shadow here and me, with no goodbye. And in the arms of memories of you in smoke, I find solace, I find the ghost of your embrace beneath the echoes of our last goodbye that broke. Every note in the blues cries your name in this silent place. Oh, the clock ticks out, the rhythm of what we've lost. Each second a soft reminder of the cost. In the drift of smoke, your laughter's caught, forever froze in the weave of this blues, in the threads of these walls, and the arms of memories of you in smoke. Here I hold you in the echoes and the ache, with every breath, with every heart-worn note in this smoke-filled room. Your memory I won't forsake, fading out like the last candle's light, soft and slow. Candlelight flickers on a table set for one. The shadows dance like memories on the run. Outside the rain taps a rhythm slow and tight. A blues ballad echoes through this lonely night. In the whispers of done with you tonight, I found my heartache in the dilate. Each word a ghost You promised forever in a tone so sweet. Now I sip the solitude in my retreat, in the whispers of done with you tonight. I found my heartache in the dying light. Each word goes slipping through the cracks in the smoky room where my resolve relaxes. Oh, how the hours bleed into the blues. My soul a canvas painted in your hues. A bottle of bourbon untouched stands as my witness. Tonight's spent cradling love, now just bitterness. In the whispers of done with you tonight, the echoes fade into the soft moonlit night. Words once spoken, now a silent plea. This heart once yours, finally breaking free in the whispers. In the whispers, done with you tonight. Had made me in the flicker of the candle, dying light. Here where shadows mingle with my plight. This room, it whispers tales beneath the moan of wind. Silent walls, they listen like a friend. So I write these letters to the silent room tonight. Spill my soul in ink and blue, where no one else can sign. Each word a tear, each line a sigh. The paper knows my heartache in the quiet. So do I. We danced in dreams, now I'm dancing with your ghost. Here in corners where your laugh echoes the most. That old oak chair still holds the shape of you. In this dim lit bar, I'm sipping on the truth. Oh, I write these letters to the silent room tonight. Spill my sorrows and shadows under the face. The paper feels my heartbreak beneath the whiskey sky. Rain taps like notes across the window pane, echoing the rhythm of my throbbing pain. Old love letters, your perfume lingering near, a bittersweet symphony for the air. Still I write these letters to silent room tonight. Each stroke a memory fading, like a star losing its light. Whispered words, a tender goodbye. The paper holds my whispers, this silent room, and I, as the candle flickers out and my heart begins to fade, in the silence I find you, in the echoes we had made. In the dim light of a flickering candle's glow, echoes of footsteps in a ballroom, soft and slow. Outside the rain taps like a rhythm, sad and low. My heart keeps time with the drops against the window. Whispers of love through time in my mind, haunts in my soul, the treasures I can't find. Your voice, a ghost in the night's deep side. These rooms hold the echoes of our last goodbye. Once laughter lived here beneath the moon's soft gaze. We danced through dreams on a mist of golden days. But time, like whiskey, blurred the lines, you couldn't stay. Now I'm sipping memories in shadows they betray. Whispers of love through time in my mind, haunts in my soul, the treasures I can't find. Your voice, a ghost in the night's deep side. These rooms hold the echoes of our last goodbye. Underneath the starless cloak, I find no rest. Each grin and tear, now a relic in my chest. Still I search the silent streets where we once kissed. In the cold night air, it's only you I miss. Whispers of love through time in my mind, soft and slow, like the rain's sweet cry. Lost in the echoes where our past unwinds. These rooms eyes on the edge of breath and pale. A dusty room where ghosts sing, soft and low, and corners where your laughter used to flow. These letters to where you belong, no more folded whispers sealed with the tears I've wore. They're carried off by the midnight train, sad song echo away, a right turned all to wrong. The air holds your scent on cold whiskey nights, while the moon recounts our faded rights. You left your shadows here in the dust, leaving behind love crumbled to rust. These letters to where you belong, no more folded whispers sealed with the tears I wore. They're carried off by the midnight train, sad song echoing where our right turned all to wrong. Oh, how these rooms still talk about your grace, and I see reflections of your face in empty glasses that I now embrace. Your memory my heart can't erase. Letters to where you belong, no more my heart's soft echo on your distant shore. This candle burns out as dawn whispers near, leaving just shadows of us that once were here. A whisper, a tear, and the ghost of your cheer.
In this dim lit room where shadows play, old letters scatter blue as the fading day. Candle flickers, whispering smoke into the gray, where memories inquire, sorrows lay. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never end. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain, love lost on a chord. Once laughter lived in the warmth of your gaze, underneath leaving me with a cold wind that blew. All these letters to still waiting again, sealed with tears of the never wind. The clock ticks, the heart's refrain. Love lost on a cold train. Touch a haunting melody, each sip a shadow, each note a tear, echoes of you. How I wish you were near. Letters to still waiting. The heart's refrain. Love lost, love waits in vain, fading out, just the candle's flame.
One, two, three.
In the flicker of candlelight, shadows dance on the walls, whiskey breath, a whispered regret in the slow night's crawl. The clock ticks like a warning, hushed and low in this old bar where heartache and forgotten dreams go. Under the dawn with you no more, my heart cries silent in the cold. Echoes of our laughter, now just stories untold. The fire's fading in the hearth, where your ghost still lays. Under the dawn with you no more, I find my lone ways. You left with the rain, streets glossed in tearful sheen, promises broken, scattered like leaves unseen. Your words, once sweet, turned to dust on my tongue as the melodies we danced to unsung.